Welcome to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be summiting Mount Lemmon. The view you're seeing is about 1,000 feet above sea level, and would you look at how the birds have just torn that cactus up. Mount Lemmon actually has the highest peak in all of the Santa Catalina mountain range, and it averages about 20 inches of snow per year. So I've got to be quick making this video. It is 115 degrees out here, but this is Thimble Creek Vista. Pretty neat. I'll flip the camera around and we'll take a look at it. Isn't that something? Way up to the top of Mount Lemmon, a little over 9,000 feet above sea level. So this was a beautiful valley that I came across on my way to the top. And would you guys look at how lonely that little cloud is up there? There wasn't much for cloud cover today. So this clip right here is where I began to notice the receipt and the windshield. It was rather annoying, and I did my best to edit around it. It does get removed later on in the video. Now, on up at elevation, you'll start noticing scenery changes. A lot more aspen trees. You'll see what I mean the closer to the summit we get. And it was at this point, just before getting to Manzanita Vista, that I've really started noticing the temperature change. Okay guys, here I am at Manzanita Vista. Getting close to the top now, getting really windy. Also, on your way up, be on the lookout for the many rock formations that Mount Lemmon is known for. This is the famous Windy Point. You can see the rock formation behind me. It's pretty unique. I'll flip this camera around and let you see. Here we are way above the clouds. Be vigilant as you stop off at these spots and watch out for landslides or falling rocks. Windy Point is just down there, if you can see it. But it has cooled off from 115 degrees down to 94 so far. So I'm excited to see how cool it gets at the very top. Here we are at Hoodoo Vista. And you guessed it, more mountains. But I don't know if you guys can see it, but way down there, all of the aspen trees. Really neat geographical feature. And after driving for a bit more, just around the bend, in the blink of an eye, you find yourself trading the mountain views for a more woodland view. I'm sure just about anybody in Arizona will agree, after being in the desert all day, that it sure is refreshing to see some greenery, even if you have to drive all the way to the top of a mountain to see it. With all this awesome scenery and the cool weather, you almost forget you're in Arizona. Almost feels more like Colorado. Nearing the top now, you are looking at a view from a staggering 8,500 feet, almost at the peak. And the whole time, I couldn't help but imagine how vast and unforgiving the desert is. I stopped and took a quick video of these cool trees, not knowing what they were. If you've seen them before, comment below. These are the views that people come to the Midwest, and specifically Arizona, to see. I mean, wow. Just simply incredible. You can see the slope of the mountain. Just incredible. Just about a mile away from the summit here, you see all the trees are starting to lose all of their foliage. And would you look at this absolutely breathtaking view of the Arizona mountains? Just incredible. Wow. this is the view you get from way up here. I'm pretty sure that's Tucson way out there. Here we are, guys. We made it, and what a journey it was. And for those that stuck around for the whole video and joined me on this adventure, I just wanted to thank you. And here are the views from just below 10,000 feet above sea level. Could you imagine being on the Lewis and Clark expedition and seeing this for the first time? How terrifyingly beautiful. We have technically summited Mount Lemmon. I say technically because there is a path that goes up to that radio tower, but I don't think we're allowed up there. So this is the closest we can get. I'm glad you guys could come on this adventure with me. All in all, the trip took about 2.5 hours, but I really took my time, stopped at a lot of different places, and it was fun. We went from a temperature of 115 to 82. Pretty crazy drop in temp. So if you make this kind of drive outside of the summertime, you might need a jacket. I've heard this gets a lot of snow up here. Anyways, yep, so my name's Dylan, and see you next time. And guys, just check out this view as I'm leaving the summit of Mount Lemmon. Wow, incredible. Videos do it no justice.